The move to the north side, you
Yes,
mean?
the north side.
And I don't think we had a lot of good friends in City Hall. You know how when people change, leadership changes, and there's a new director of yada da da da. Well, they have their own little ideas of what they want to see happening. So I think that the person that came after the person that was there when we were in there, some kind of way, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that way. I'm just going to say that the city is not, they're not a long term. They don't go for the long haul. The government seem to think that if we pour a pot of money in, let loose some resources, then you ought to get it done and then we're gone. And that's not the way these kinds of things happen. It is a long-term thing because the people change. People in the neighborhoods change. Circumstances beyond the neighborhood change, that things go back. You take a step back, and when you take a step back, somebody's got to be there to help say, oh, wait a minute, you misstepped, let's go, let's start again. Well, it seems to me as though the city felt that they had done all that they needed to do here in Polytechnic, and that another neighborhood needed their help. Well, if they had looked at the situation correctly, it could have been that NHS still functioned here in this neighborhood and went on to another neighborhood to lift it up as well. But that meant that they would have to have double resources, and they ain't gonna do that. So this NHS was closed here because the funding was denied, but funding was granted for the Northside project.
You know, when was this specifically?
Let me see. It had to be in the early 90s. If Barbara gave you a date,
yes, she gave me a
use Barbara's date.
Okay.
Use Barbara's date, because I think I may have even stepped down by then, because the person that came behind me at the Main Street project didn't put forth a whole lot of effort, and that project got closed as well. And there was not a lot of the businesses. They wanted the amenities, but they were not really into the investment part because they were struggling for the day-to-day. So to do anything extra that came out of their pocket or required a loan that would be against them, that was not something that they were going to expend any energy into.